so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome.
604 podcast. Appreciate it. So
Problem.
you're the partner of Rick.
Yes. Yeah.
So Rick has been diagnosed with cancer
Yeah.
back in 2017.
Yes.
So you've been with him since 2013.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then so you've been living love story
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
13 to 17.
Yeah. Actually, it started 2008 when I met him in Boracay, and then we got married 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at that time, like he was just living like a good life, good love story.
Yeah. It's like every time, like everybody wants to hear a love story, they're always telling me that, "Where's that island?" Yeah. And then
It's a love island.
yeah, it's like where's that island? I said it's in Boracay, and then
Mm.
it's oh, does he have a brother? Like every time like I told my story, our love story, they're like, oh, that's like what you call destiny. I said, yeah. Everybody's like wants to hear the whole story. I said, oh, I need 3 days to tell all the whole story. Like within like 1 day is not enough. Yeah.
Okay, so for you, like, I'd like to talk on a more personal level.
Yeah.
So, first time that when you saw him, so what did you saw on him that attracted?
Oh, like the first time I met him.
That's
like,
right, yeah, on the beach.
Yeah. Actually, it's just like I saw him because like that night. Oh, I think it's 4 a.m. in the morning. Like I went to the
Oh, that
bar.
was very like.
Yeah, that's probably like 4 a.m. in the
Okay, okay.
morning, and then like I randomly like this, like I went with my niece. Like we went to the bar, and then I walked by myself, just like like
Mhm.
it's nice. It's nice. Uh, Weather, everything, and then when you're drunk, you're kind of like you
Yeah.
just want to walk
You want to
around.
do something more. You don't want
Like
to
you
go
want,
to bed,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah.
I was walking, and then like there's two guy like trying to like, hey, what's your name? Gonna get the number, and then
Mhm.
I saw him under the coconut tree, like he's kind of like drinking. I think he's on the Canada time,
By himself?
yeah, by himself,
Okay.
and then he's kind
On
of
the
like,
beach under a coconut tree.
yeah, under the
Okay.
coconut tree, and then I said like, and I saw him, and just like, oh, like it's kind of like, oh, I think this is like kind of like to exit with two boys, like trying to like. And I said, oh no no no. I said sorry. There's my husband. He's
Okay.
waiting for me. So they left, and then I said hi to him. I said hi, and then he said hi. She's kind of like she's kind of like hi. I said I'm
Yeah, like
Tess.
surprise. It's 4 a.m. He's
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
chilling on the beach.
yeah. Because he's still on time here in Canada, so he's kind of like he can't sleep, so that's why he's there,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So I said hi to him, and then he said hi, like yeah. I said, can I sit beside you? And then said, yeah, sure. And then I introduced myself. I said I'm Tess, and
Mm.
then he said his name, and then when you're drunk, you like talk like blah blah blah.
Very talkative, yeah?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I
yeah.
said, oh, I have 3 kids, blah blah blah. Like I think in 30 minutes, like I told the whole story of my life, and
Yeah.
then
Also, you open up right away.
yeah, I opened up right away.
Yeah.
And then said, okay. So then we went out, like we get more coffee, like we had like something snack, and then that's it. So like it's boom boom boom. It's kind of like um like you see how like God like works in your life,
Mm.
like you met him, like there's a lot of girls,
Mm.
men's in
Mm.
that island, like
Mm.
why him?
Yeah.
Why me?
Yeah.
So it's kind of every time I told their story,
Yeah.
the people like, oh my god, like where's that island? Like, yeah,
I
yeah,
want to have the same story.
yeah, yeah,
So that was back in 2012.
yeah. Oh no, that's 2008
2013.
when I met him.
Oh, 2008.
Yeah, 2008.
Okay,
when I
got it,
met
got
him.
it, got it. So
Yeah,
you was living a life story,
yeah,
and then at the same time you have your kids,
yeah, yeah,
3 kids at the
yeah.
time.
3 kids. Yeah,
Okay, so you met him,
yeah,
and then you get married.
yeah,
Wife
yeah,
get married.
yeah. We did the annulment in 2012. We got married, and then he sponsored me. Got here,
Mhm.
so there
Mhm.
you go.
So you had like a long-term relation. Sorry, a not a long-term, but I mean, long distance relationship.
Yeah, yeah, like we're doing Skype, Skype
Oh yeah,
before.
back in
Yeah,
yeah,
back
yeah.
in time Skype in the morning, in the afternoon,
Okay.
and then sometimes like if he's not tired, I'm not tired. Like our cameras is on, like we're watching each other, like in the
Yeah.
bed, sleeping, like that.
Okay.
Kind
Okay.
of like some teenagers stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then so you get married in Philippines or in Canada?
In the Philippines.
In the Philippines. So
Yeah.
you get married, and then you came to Canada. What was the first time?
2014 March 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How's the transition between Philippines to Canada?
Oh, it's
Do you feel like fear or you was excited?
actually at first it's kind of like I don't really want to bring the kids here because I don't know what's going to be the life here.
Mm-hmm.
And then plus like we just see each other like in the Philippines like 20 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the longest time that we've been together in the Philippines is like a month when we get married. And then, yeah, at first I don't want to bring the kids here, but he's the one like, no, no, let's bring the kids. Of course, you're gonna be lonely. Like he's so really like
Mm-hmm.
always the kids,
Which
all of
it's
us.
very rare, like from like Western men
I
from
know.
U.S. or Canada,
Yeah,
like Western men, like accepting the wife
yeah,
with one kid.
yeah. I know
Two
that.
kids, it's almost impossible, and third, I just never seen it
I know.
before.
So that's why like every time like people.
You never like sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
You never
it's
thought
okay.
like it's fishy. It's too good to be true.
I know. That's why I'm so blessed. I'm very lucky. Like I'm glad I say hi to him under the coconut tree. Yeah, because like even like I when I got here, like some Filipinos and oh really, like your husband, he wants your kids, he wants you to, yeah. I said like really, not especially like Canadians, white, that
Hmm.
like they don't want the kids, they just want you. Maybe they just want you and then send them on to the kids, but to bring all of them
Hmm.
here in Canada
Hmm.
and live with you guys, like it's very impossible. So that's
Yeah.
why like I'm so blessed and then I'm so thankful. That's why I even told him like he's my second savior. God is
Hmm.
my first savior. He's the
Hmm.
second savior. Yeah, it's really like it's unbelievable. It's just like everybody like they're all shocked. Like really, you have three kids, and then he wants the kids to
That's
bring
right.
us. Yeah,
Yeah. So how would that happen? Like when you bring the kids to a new dad.
mm-hmm.
So it's because that
Yeah,
how do you explain them? How you have this conversation? Like are you telling them like before coming like hey you need to behave,
mm-hmm.
you need to respect him?
Mm-hmm.
How does it work
No,
exactly?
actually, we don't have that conversation because the first, like for example, Neil is the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
When he met Rick, it's just like I don't know, for some reason there's kind of like attachment, and then
Okay.
I think because they saw him, what kind of person he is, like he's a good person, like I don't know, like we don't have any conversation of
Mm-hmm.
that, like oh you have to behave when you get there, you have to be nice,
Mm-hmm.
you can't do that,
Mm-hmm.
you do that, like
It was just natural. It was
yeah,
just
it's just
flowing.
natural. But once in a while, I told them like, oh, of course you guys need to listen because,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like you're young. I mean, all what he wants for you guys is good, like
Mm-hmm.
for your future. It's not like, and then yeah, I think sometimes I told them like, not all the men are gonna do that. Like
Mm-hmm.
especially to me, I have
Yeah.
three kids. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's a big obligation. Like
It's like you're carrying a luggage,
yeah,
basically,
just
right?
like
Yeah.
he's looking for a family, but now
Mm-hmm.
he got big family because I
Yeah.
got three kids. So
Yeah.
like it's really impossible. Like
Because if you think about it, like someone from the Western world coming to the Philippines,
mm-hmm.
he basically have so much choice, but still he choose you
Yeah,
with three kids,
yeah,
knowing that you have three kids,
yeah,
and then they accept them as their own kid.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why you're thinking like, maybe they, and especially I think if you tell that story to the family or friends,
Mm-hmm.
they may gonna and tell me if it's right or not.
Mm-hmm.
They might gonna start to like seed some doubt. Like hey, careful, maybe there is something
Oh yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
Did that happen?
yeah. It happens,
Yeah, it's
especially with my daughter. They thought, oh, that's gonna be a stepdad. So
mm,
So I said no, because like people sometimes it's easy to judge, but they
Especially
don't
if
know
they don't
him.
know the person. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they don't know him. So like
Yeah.
me, for myself, like I know he's not.
Hmm.
I know we're safe. I
Yeah.
know. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just like, of course, it's like when you got here, it's just like it's not. It's a big adjustment,
Hmm.
like the culture. Like we've been together like almost every day. Unlike we're in the Philippines, just like
20
days.
days
Yeah.
or yeah.
So like it's a big changes,
Hmm.
but like everything's gets smooth after that. I think the worst is just like the first year.
Yeah.
Because like even the kids,
Adjustment.
yeah, big adjustment,
Yeah.
especially the language.
Yeah.
Because like we're not like English, yeah, we can speak English, but
Yeah.
sometimes
Sometimes
like
was you don't want to say something, you want to say it in Tagalog or, you
yeah,
know.
and then there's the other issues like sometimes like we spoke Tagalog and then he can understand.
Mm.
So of course sometimes like he can't like what are you guys talking about? I want
Yeah.
English.
Maybe he will think like, hey, maybe they're talking about me, because my wife is from the Philippines as
Mhm.
well. So sometimes like the adjustment period,
Yeah.
like it's huge. Like for me, that was maybe like 6 months.
Mhm.
The very every time, like if we have a disagreement,
Yeah.
it's not an argument, but a
Mhm.
disagreement,
Disagreement. Yeah.
like culture shock or
Yeah.
something that she will say, I won't appreciate it.
Mhm.
And then she will be with her mom or her friend
Yeah.
right away. She
Yeah.
will pick up the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
I will
know.
heard my
I
name
know
sometimes.
I know, right?
Dude, like what?
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah. So you can be like a little bit like paranoid, like, hey,
yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah, you mentioned my name, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah,
Mm.
so there was this adjustment for about a year.
Yeah, it's a big adjustment, yeah.
Hmm. And then she was like living like pretty good story until now.
Mhm.
Um, but so in 2017,
Mhm.
so your husband Rick being diagnostic
Yeah.
with cancer.
Yeah.
How did you take that?
Oh, it's like just like
Because that's coming from nowhere.
yeah, it's just like I was so shocked, like I speechless. I don't know like what to say. I don't know what is the right word. Like how I'm gonna comfort him, but I just hug him and then it's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. But but God is good. Like He's still here.
because you have to comfort him, but at the same time, you need to deal with your own your own feeling
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Cause like as soon as I was diagnosed, it kind of like oh my God, like what's gonna happen? Okay, when this is gone, like how I'm gonna handle this? Like the kids, I think that time like kids, Aya and Neil, they're only on elementary or something, or maybe high school. So excuse me, it's kind of like in your mind like how can I afford this, like the rent, everything, the bills, like I'm the only one who's working, blah blah blah. Plus there's plus I'm so like afraid because like the pain that he's gonna deal with it, like it's it's a lot, but still I need to you need to be strong because God gives you trials sometimes, right?
Hmm.
But no, it's not easy, but we made it. Like, yeah.
But because like the husband, it's your husband. When I interview him, is someone very protective. So I
Oh,
was
he is.
someone, like, hey, don't worry, I get you.
Yeah, I know. Like he's very like he always wanted the best for us. Like if he can give me everything, that's what's like he likes to get everything. But you know, like what they say, you can't have it all. Like at least like I'm not saying he's perfect, but he's the best.
Mm.
Like the best. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Because like you goes from a protective husband who's
yeah,
taking care of you,
yeah,
and then instantly when you know the news, then by default without talking about it,
yeah,
that we need to switch the role now. You need to take care of him
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
So where did you, because you get used to a certain lifestyle,
Yeah.
right? And then how did you make that switch? What's
Um.
going on in your mind to say like, hey, now I need to take care of him.
Yeah. Like I said to myself, like I can't just be like weak. I need to be strong
Mm.
for him, for the kids, and for myself. Like I don't have this like the best degree, like college,
Mm-hmm.
dentist, doctor, but I know I know how to like what do you call this? Like to take care
Mm-hmm.
of my family.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just that time in just in my mind, I need to be like brave. Like I can't be weak. Like he needs me. Like I know all he wants from the beginning is he wants a family. Like that's makes him more happy. Like I need to like I know what he wants. He wants always be together, always be with the kids. Like that's why I'm so thankful because like I heard a lot of story like some men blah 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 like this, but I know even I left him for 2 years. I know I'm st- I'm still the wife. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still like kind of like he always tell me I'm irreplaceable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I know. Like yeah.
And you never thought about like running away?
Oh no, never. Like I get that question before some
Yeah.
girls like, oh, it's good that you stick with him. Like why would I do that? Like this person, like you don't know how much he like he tried to gives everything to me to the kids, and then remember I have 3 kids. Not all the men are like that.
I agree.
Like that's why like
I agree.
they're so amazed every time like I told them like, oh, you got 3 kids and then you still keep you. I said yeah. So that's why like I can tell some of them are kind of like jealous because I there's one other Filipino. I mean, not friends, kind of like acquaintance, something
Mm-hmm.
like that. Yeah, like she told me that um oh like I have like she's a single mom, but she said every time that she met a guy, like once they found out that she have a kids, like oh yeah
Which is actually right. That
yeah
person is actually right,
yeah
and it's very common. It's not something bad, but as
yeah
a man, you're gonna think like, I love the woman, sure,
yeah.
but why?
Wh-
You know,
why would I get the package deal,
yeah.
right?
But you have the you have the chance of not one, not two, but three.
Yeah
You know, and then the way he treating them, the way he answered on the interview,
yeah. He's
it
like
was
his
not even
own
a question.
kids.
Exactly, it was not even a question.
Yeah no.
Like, hey, you treat me with respect, I treat you with respect. I raise you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you're my own kid,
Yeah
but I also expect you to treat me as your dad.
yeah.
But it's very flowing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, because in the Western world you can definitely see where the kids having a stepfather, the
Mm-hmm.
first thing they will say when they argue,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, they will argue a lot.
Mm-hmm.
um, but sometimes they will say words like, oh, you're not my father.
Yeah
Oh,
yeah.
that obviously does not happen.
Yeah, no, no, no. I mean, I'm not saying we're perfect, but once in a while we have you know, but I never see them like raise
Hmm.
on boys to Rick. Like he respect him because I think because they saw how they Rick tried
Hmm.
to raise them,
Yeah.
and then to like when it comes to study, like he really pushed them
Hmm.
because that's the only like we don't have house, we don't have expensive cars,
Hmm.
like that's the only you can like education, good education, like always Rick always want them a better life, good education, like everything's good for them. Like
Mm-hmm.
he always, this way, like I know, I wish like he always want the best for them,
Mm.
for the kids. So that's why like sometimes I get like goosebumps,
Yeah.
something like oh my god, like because I know like not all the men are like that.
Of course.
Like I don't care that they're not my real kids. Like why do I
Because you
care?
even like forget it. It's not a question
Yeah,
like you can even ask yourself.
yeah,
It's just
yeah. No.
So that happened. So how it is as a wife,
Mhm.
um, because you're switching from being like protected wife and taking care of the kids
Mhm.
and your husband,
Mhm.
but now you need to, like the way you describe it is, I'm sh- I need to show him that I'm strong,
Mhm.
but at the same time, um, you can't show him any not any weakness,
Mhm.
but any you probably have those moments where you're thinking like, what should I do now? But you need to develop that, like to communicate that hope,
Mhm.
like, hey, there is hope,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Sometimes like when I saw him like he's in pain. I mean, it's like the discomfort sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes like he said, like sometimes he have this time that he wants to give up. He wants like he's super
Mm-hmm.
like let's stop everything. But of course it breaks my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just didn't show him sometimes that I cried. I run to washroom. So, but and then after that, after I released it, I just came back. I just washed my face. So he doesn't know that, but I guess now he knows. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it hurts me seeing him like that in pain, right? But because I said this person doesn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve that because he's a good person. Like, why him? Sometimes she asks, why him? What did he do wrong? All he wants is, to protect us, to give the best for us, for me. But I don't know. Sometimes, you have questions that, only God can answer. But I'm very thankful because, like, God is still trying to, to give him more life because, like, how many times he's been like the doctor said, oh, we're surprised if he's still alive in six months. It's just like last
That's
year.
right.
So like like they're gonna be surprised if he's still alive on September. But look at him now. So that's why I said okay. So I know the doctor sometimes made mistake. I mean, I don't know, like keeping the calculation how much he's gonna live longer. But of course, they're doctor. They're not God. Like
Yeah.
I think at least they're telling us like to be prepared. Maybe
Hmm.
I don't know, but
You think
it's
like doctor, they always try to prepare you
yeah.
to, like, let's say they're always taking the worst situation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're doing that or
Yeah,
no?
I think they just want. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think they just want me to be prepared. Yeah, like Rick always want. Rick sometimes like he's telling me now, it's gonna happen. So once sometimes he's just telling me, it's gonna happen. But when he said that, like my heart beats
It
like
kill you, of course.
kind of like boom, boom, like oh my god, here we go again. But sometimes
But then if sometime like for more denial, you don't want to believe that.
yeah, sometimes like no, he's gonna live more longer. Like
Mm.
how many times they try to like 6 months, 7 months, but look at him, like he's strong, like he's
It's still
trying his
very
best.
strong.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, that's why
Yeah.
like I think if his illness is from the other person, like kind of weak, I think they're gone. But he's really fighting like
Hmm.
this
And for you,
cancer.
like, what's going on, like, in your mind when he's going to physical pain, like, like chemotherapy and taking
Yeah,
medics,
yeah.
and you still taking care of him.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you working?
Yeah, I'm working. Yeah,
So you're working,
yeah.
and at the same time, you have to take care of the kids
Mm-hmm.
and the family and your husband.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you manage that psychologically?
Um.
Because it's a very, it looks like like from when I talk to him,
Mhm.
he don't want to be a burden for the family,
Mhm.
and you want to give so much support
Mhm.
and love
Yeah.
and remove that guilt from him,
Yeah.
you know, and you keep supporting him,
Yeah.
you know. But I guess it's like it's extremely hard for you just to hide that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really hard because like I don't want him to see me like crying like because like I um I always want to make him feel that I'm always here. I'm always here beside him. And then yeah, and then there was a time that sometimes like, oh, once the time is here, like, do you want me here or do you want me in the hospital?
Mm.
I said, as long as you want here, I'll take care of you. Like,
Mm.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, so because this person they're trained how to deal with the cancer patient, right? So I'm not, but I said, of course, I want him at home. I want him beside me.
Yeah,
I want him to the, you know, to the end. Till like I want to spend
as much
my
time.
time. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want him there by himself. Like to the last. Yeah, I want him beside me.
Are you religious?
I am. I mean, I don't go to church like every Sunday, but I believe in God.
Mhm.
Like,
What
yeah,
do you say to God when you talk to him?
yeah,
What do you ask him?
yeah. I asked him like, give more, like, give him more time to spend his life with me, and then I want him like to see the kids graduate, having their own family, like grandkids. That's what he wants. Like Rick is so like he's so just a very simple person. He's not like I want this uh, extravagant like house, like all the expensive expensive cars. Or no, all he wants is to see the kids finish the study, good life, um, good education, uh, to have their own family. Like even in the clothes, $5 a t-shirt at Walmart. He's happy with that.
Mhm.
He's like he's not like the
Not
other
asking
person.
for
Like yeah,
anything, not anything crazy.
no, 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 nothing. Like just just us, just me, the kid. That's all he cares. Like he doesn't care about like was is he's wearing cheap shoes or cheap shirt. Like
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
he's really
So, what would you advise to any, you know, any wife of, someone who's going to medical issue, the husband's going to medical issue?
yeah. I think the only advice that I can give to them, just because sometimes they're dealing with the uh pain, um, discomfort. Like I know sometimes they get tired of taking care of them, but no, I mean like give more love, try to understand them, more patience, um, um, support. Always make your husband or your wife that you're always there for them no matter what. Like you will be there. Like you can just stay together. Like more love. Like give more love. Like make him more special or make her more special. And cause like we're all gonna die, right? Like one day we're all gonna be gone, but always make them so special. And love, I think love, yeah, that's more important. That's what
That will be the
yeah,
answer.
yeah, that's
Love.
the yeah. So um
Would you like to add anything?
um no, I think that's all for for now. That's make them special. Like as long as I think what the words that I'm looking for, cause like for example, like Rick, like I don't think I can see or find another man like him. Like he's the only one for me. Like I don't think,
Have you ever thought about after?
yeah, I like, let's say, like I said, like all of us like will be gone one day, right? But
Mhm.
I don't think there's another big. I think he's the only one. I think for me, he's the best. I mean, he's not perfect, but I know he's like he treat me so special, like so special, like like I feel like I'm like the only woman in the world. Like I feel like my waistline is size 24. Like I think I'm perfect. Like even I'm not. Like he always make me so special. Like he treat me really good. Like the best. Like there's no words to say. Yeah.
It's impressive the way you like before he was treating you so well until now,
Yeah.
and then you switch and then you give back that love.
Mhm.
So like now it's your turn also to
Yeah.
treat him so well,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you're
It's
not expecting anything.
yeah, I'm
you know
not expecting anything. That's why like sometimes he's the one who's worried, like, oh, what happens when I'm gone? I don't want you to be like this. I said, don't worry about me. I told him, this time it's yourself. Yourself. Like we're gonna be okay. We're gonna try our best. I know we're gonna be lonely, but it's you now. Like we have to focus on you.
it's like you want to remove him some internal stress as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So sometimes like, if it feels better, I try to let's go out. Like
Mhm.
because sometimes if you're just at home,
Change the mood a bit.
yeah, sometimes it's sometimes you need um uh to take him around,
Yeah,
so at
change
least
the
take
environment.
distraction,
Mhm.
so at least because sometimes if you're at home, sometimes, oh like, I know, like, oh, it's kind of sometimes it's lonely, especially when the kids are not home. We're kind of like just by just him and just me. So sometimes that we try to do
To do
something else.
something
Yeah, I
different.
mean it's not that extravagant. Like
Yeah.
at least we go out once in a while.
Yeah.
Like I want to make him feel that. Sometimes I want him to feel that he's not sick. You
Mhm.
okay? Let's
Yeah.
go.
It's
So
not only like the medical
yeah,
world,
yeah,
or yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I
So
agree. I agree. Okay. Well, Tess, thank you so much
oh,
for
thank you.
having us. Appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Thank you. Anything would you like to add?
No, just love.
Love is the
Love,
answer.
love is the answer. Yeah, love is the key. Happy husband, happy wife, happy wife.
Thank you so much, Tess, for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.